rely on soldiers who had fought for the European nations in World War II. They killed dozens, possibly hundreds of unarmed veterans who had been protesting over unpaid wages and pensions. Victims were buried in mass graves while survivors were imprisoned. Now, for years, Paris downplayed the bloody event, but last year, President Macron finally acknowledged the day as a massacre. Well, let's take a look now at the Senegalese contribution to France during the Second World War. A total of almost 180,000 soldiers were mobilized back then. Now, from this number, about 40,000 battles actually in mainland France. The son of a rifleman killed in the massacre spoke about his late father.
My father did not choose to fight for France. He was brought here by the force of colonization. He and his comrades were forcibly mobilized in 1940. I was still a small child. It was September 1940. Africa had nothing to do with this war. It concerned France and its German enemy, perhaps. But since Africa was under French command, they mobilized people by force, not only in Senegal, but in other African countries. Even General de Gaulle came here. What is astonishing in this story is that in the internal regulations that we all know, orders must be carried out without complaint or hesitation. The authority who gives them is responsible for them, and the soldier is only allowed to complain when he has obeyed. These soldiers were forcibly conscripted by the French authorities. When it came time to demand their payment, France, which was responsible for the payment for Senegal, backed down. It shot those who saved them. When I was little, I only heard that my father had gone into the army. Sometime later, when he was killed in the army, people came to my house to cry. I asked my grandmother what was going on, and she told me that my father had died. I didn't understand anything. I want France to pay me what it owes my father. My father and his comrades fought for France for 4 consecutive years of war, from 1940 to 1944. They came back here expecting to be paid. France not only didn't pay, but massacred them.
Well, the Tiwaya massacre remains a symbol of the exploitation and betrayal of African soldiers under French rule. And while Paris has finally acknowledged the tragedy, locals say that more must be done by the former colonial power to right the wrongs.